So it's a small engine, basically. Interesting. I guess it ran them gears, and that's what fed the... Huh. Well, it is an engine. Huh. Oh, steamroller. Like a steering chain, that's pretty cool. That's what they steered it with.
I want to get on it. I
The
want
worm
to
gear?
get inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta stand.
Yep. Pretty cool.
Rest it out right
There's some big wheels. Man.
too.
It's amazing how heavy this stuff was built.
Nothing but steel.
Put a lot.
There's a big old... Man, that's 4-inch thick. Oh, okay, it's hauled out a little bit. Okay, I was gonna say that's a lot of steel. Must have my coilovers on the top of them or something. I don't know. That's cool. This is for experimentation. They fire this boiler up. Oh, it's cold today. Huh. That is cool. I'd say they'll run these. Might not today, but they do from time to time. I do, like every phone gets busted, everything gets destroyed, GoPros ran over. I had one I really liked, in a poplar limb, come back and whacked it. There that thing went. It took about an hour to find it.
That happens a lot, don't it?
Productive logging, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
looking for
exactly.
a GoPro. Scooter man's. So what you pull up behind that, and that's a Browning. You pull up behind that with a steam.
That's a Browning steam crane. That'll actually self-propel and drive itself down the track.
But you got to follow it like your air compressor. Well, it's opposite air. What's an air compressor? You got to follow
it's
with
a
your
steam.
compress.
It's a steam.
Yeah.
The boiler's not on it. We've got it dismantled right now.
But it was originally on it.
Yes. The
Oh,
boiler,
okay.
and we're in the process of rebuilding that right now. But that's owned by our director. The Man of the Walk here in front of us, the 3000, is a museum-owned piece.
And what's the make?
Man of the Walk 3000 crane right here. It's a diesel. You'll hear that running. He'll be here a little bit later today to fire that
no
sucker
kidding.
up. Yes.
What's the fair lead down there? Oh, because he's going to run a cable up from the bottom to do something?
Well, on this, it's set up to do a drag line.
Oh,
as a drag line.
okay, yeah, okay, I got you. I'm not exposed to that type of stuff.
Oh, no,
Okay.
you're fine. So that's.
Oh, I got you.
We just use that. Typically, we use our Browning, but that's been down for a while. We've got to rebuild that boiler, and boilers aren't cheap.
Wow. Oh, yeah, I imagine. Oh, man, I imagine.
Not all, but. Most of our pieces out here are privately owned. our Craftsman scale railroad, the 1.5 inch, we call it, it's a 7.5 inch gauge.
Okay.
All those are owned by the individuals.
Wow, the people that volunteer.
The people that volunteer. Our medium, which is our 14 inch gauge, and then our narrow gauge, which is our large gauge. Those are all museum owned pieces for the most part.
Wow. And that
So-
brings in a bigger budget.
Yes,
Museum
yes.
owned pieces, yeah.
Yeah, that's what our ticket sales fund.
Gotcha.
All this stuff. We're
Gotcha.
working on grants and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Every little helps well appreciated then.
Yes. But
That's
there
cute.
is-
That's 14 gauge. There's 14.
That's a 14 inch
14
track
inches?
right there. That's actually the open track right there. This is a siding we're putting in for a future train that we plan on acquiring.
What's your oh, it's a cute little 4x4.
Yeah. 4x4 ties.
Yeah. Creosote too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Creosote 4x4. Got like a cobblestone walkway.
Yep. We've got an actual working telegraph office there just below the
Wow.
Western Union. He talks with 9 other telegraph offices within the U.S.
Wow.
can
Still
you-
working.
Yeah, it's all through the internet now, but it's
Gotcha.
still the
It's
same
still-
coding,
yeah.
all that stuff. It keeps it.
Out and in look how that's cool.
Yes.
Ain't
That's
that
the
neat
14.
how all that stuff has to.
Yep, and then what's our large is it's called 2 foot, 3 foot. So that outer rail all the way to the right is always used over here, right here.
Oh yeah, it's the same. Okay, yeah.
So this rail is always used by all of our trains. This one's used by the other side of our 2 foot gauge trains. That's used by the
And
other
your
side
3
of our
foot, the
3 foot.
shay's a 3 foot
Yeah,
gauge.
the shay is our 3 foot gauge. That's our
Gotcha.
bigger.
Okay. That's
So.
cool. And it's a 2. I mean, the 14 is the small one.
Yeah, the 14 is the small. That's up there. So this is our.
It's a little station over there.
Yeah.
That's where you put your coal and your water in.
Yeah, that's where the water comes in and coal and a lot of that's not used so much.
Yeah, it's
but
for looks. Yeah.
we've got a functioning blacksmith office or blacksmith shop rather.
Oregon Lumber Company. Come from the woods.
Yes, well, I've been on the sawmill most of the time I've been up here, so I don't know a lot of it by that. I
Yeah.
can fire it, but as far as running, full history, all the inner and outer workings of it,
Shaft driven.
yeah, I'll let these gentlemen go down.
All wheel drive.
Yes.
Differential lock.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah.
And your little guy, that's a diesel then?
Yeah, that's a little
guy. And
diesel.
he's for sporting everything around.
Well, after the engine house fire that we had, we didn't have any way to make money or anything like that back in '85. So a couple of the members went out and bought used diesels to cart the cars up until they got
Gotcha.
locomotives back up and running.
Man, that was heartbreaking, I bet.
Yes, and it was all, from what I understand, was from a dirty cab
Oh,
that wasn't swept out at the end.
a few ambers that lit
Yep.
up, back up.
Yep,
Oh,
and it
man.
just took off with that. Czechoslovakian, World War II.
Wow.
It's actually coal-fired, but we use wood
Yeah.
to get her going up first. But they, when it came to our property here, they opened it up, did an inspection, and realized there was never a fire in the boiler. It was brand new when it came to this property.
Surplus equipment.
Well, no, they hid it from the Germans
No
in the war
kidding.
effort.
No kidding.
There was an order for about 40 of them. This was pretty much like a switch yard engine.
Okay. So
is what
got
this
you.
would have been used for. And the order was never delivered
Wow.
because of the war.
So all this stuff's probably in tip-top shape.
Yes, it is in very good shape. And our machinist and everybody here do a great job keeping stuff. threshing, steam and power show on Labor Day.
Yeah, I've been mentioning Labor Day some, so everybody knows when the big event is.
I appreciate it.
You pull all this stuff out of the shed?
Yep,
For
this
the most
becomes
part?
a little flea market. And then
Wow.
we have private collectors and stuff like that bring in this whole here's hillside, everything down through here is all
Full of stuff.
full of stuff, yeah. That truck runs like a top. Both those vehicles do right there.
That's amazing. Don't mess with that. That's a piece of history, boy. Look in the other side. They got the timing thing on the steering column and all that mess. And then when you push on the gas pedal, don't something tighten up? Ain't that how it takes off? Or
I believe, yeah, the bands. There's like a, it's almost like a snowmobile, I believe, in here. Don't quote me on that, but I believe
the
that's
throttle's set. And when you
Yeah.
push on the throttle, that's when or push on the pedal, that's when it tightens up.
the governor takes over and causes the raise in RPM. Whole different way of driving. And
We had a guy at home that had a Model T, and he let me drive it one time. And, oh, it was weird. But then I discovered the Auga horn, and he finally told me, "You're gonna have to stop honking that." I did, boy. I got lost, and I was like, "Oh my god, Auga!" I was like, "Auga, Auga, Auga." I was playing that thing. He said, "You're gonna run my battery dead." He said,
Oh yeah, the horns on those.
Yep.
"Look how the drive set and stuff comes in here. That's cool." Well, it's a different style rear end housing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's just a ring gear and that's it.
Yep.
Was that all Positrack or they just drive one side?
I believe they were Positrack back in the day. You want to see something funky? Look at the leaf spring on it up front. Right here. Sorry, right in front of the rear.
Oh. Well, what is that about? It's like a half spring. Oh, that's odd. I wonder what that's about. To get more movement out of it?
I think it restricts it,
Or
actually.
restricts the movement to half of, okay.
It's kind of like a progressive progressive spring too, because that side's really captured. You've got another. And these were built right here in LaPorte. We got the larger one here. We got a smaller one over there. The Rumley oil pool, kerosene burning.
Engineering on some of this old stuff was so
It's amazing. How they did
different.
without
It was so
computers and
different.
all that stuff,
Yeah. And they tried to keep stuff simple, but yet it's amazing the difference in ideas.
Even with all this stuff, it's still workable though. It's still
Yeah,
the farmer. the
shit
owner
didn't wear
can
out.
Still work
You
on
can
it.
still fix it. Yep.
I've got
And
a
if he couldn't, the machine shop downtown could get him going.
Exactly. I've got a 1948B I'm working on at the house right now.
Yeah.
Man, seeing some of the stuff and the designs and all that
Yeah.
stuff in there, it's just
They was geniuses.
yeah.
The only thing that did them out is they finally needed more horsepower than the width of the tractor allowed.
Exactly. Exactly.
Either they's gonna have to make an extra wide tractor, or they're gonna have to change their tune.
Brand new to the gentleman. He cuts and splits firewood in the area, and that's all that he uses to buy his Rumleys and all that stuff. He uses his firewood money to buy that.
The firewood money buys the
Buys
tractors.
the tractors. Yep.
Keeps him in good shape and keeps
Yep.
him stimulated. That's a good way to live life. Huh.
He splits it all with hand. Hand splits
Yep.
everything. No splitter. He says it's quicker.
Rather than move the piece, he moves the cutting edge.
Yep.
Yep, leave the piece set.
Well, but
We all seen old Buck and go into one of them crazy fits. That's amazing. And them are made here.
yeah, they were made right here in LaPorte, Indiana. Yeah, right here.
Oh, this is cool.
So this is kind of a soft spot for everybody around here, ain't
Yes.
it?
And I believe there were 2 sizes bigger than this one.
And they was more farm right up type of thing.
Yep.
What they was.
Hey, you need to get in this.
That's what an oil field runs off of. Oil pump.
Yeah.
In the oil fields. I'll be darned. Go ahead, Levi. Sorry, Bubba.
You need to sit. You need to get up here. This is cool.
Well, just don't break nothing. That's a piece of history, boy.
Look at that.
They are my kids. You know what I mean? Oh, wow, yeah, there's spark plug and everything, yeah. You know, they got a lot of these motors and stuff like that in the oil fields. We log around a lot of stuff down from where you come from.
Oh, they still put them in, brand new. Install them in down there.
Oh, yeah.
As long as the well can produce enough of the gas. Most of those
Yeah.
run off natural gas.
Yeah, whatever comes off the top of the
Yeah.
oil. Mm-hmm.
Clear? Clear.
See how nice the sky looks?
I'll let them start it first. Or are you talking about that one?
No, the other one over here.
Yeah?
That one.
There we go.
All right, let's go.
How did I get? I don't know. It's not much.
And as always, the only smoking allowed on my train is da, did it. Okay. L is a long dash. E is a simple dit. V is did da da. And I is did it. Okay. And you put it all together. What's your name?
Jackson.
What is it?
Jackson.
Jackson. This is Jackson, okay? Da 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 dit. Da da. Did it dit. Da da da. Did it dit. Dit dit. Da dit. Okay, put it all together. Pretty cool, huh? What's your name?
Calvin.
Calvin with a C, C-A-L-V-I-N. Okay. Pretty cool, huh? Yep, so it's just a language. And the telegrapher learns it just like you learn your ABCs. Okay, you go to kindergarten, right? You learn your ABCs.
All right, somehow I missed the ice cream shop and the blacksmith shop. I don't know how I done that, but sorry I missed that stuff. That was really cool too. But we had a great time. It tickled pink, and anybody gets a chance, come up and check her out. I got another video coming up of Lucas sawing, and then I got a good video of the shade, looking it over and going through it, and then taking
cool.
and go out in it. But thanks everybody for watching. Have a good one later on.